Okidoki, witam serdecznie. Cieszę w kolejnym streamie ze Hogwarts Legacy. No i cóż, lecimy dalej z koksem. Patrzę, dopiero to nie skończyłem, to 14 level, ale zamimamy te nasze obecnie. To, że pamiętamy, skończyliśmy w 8 walce z trollami. W końcu weekend, koniec roboty. I można zaszaleć. Słowem pocztę. Otwórz. Od figa. Idź do mnie, odkryłem coś w medalionie, który zaś Wingota. Okej. Mam nadzieję, że tutaj dźwięk nie jest taki głośny. Z tym. Tak, czekaj, wait a minute. Czy tam nie mam jakiś tam... Słuchajcie, no prowadzi. Po to się mam męczyć, nie? Faktycznie, już to grałem, to nie używałem tych szybkich podróży, nie? Nie wiem czemu. Ale tak wyszło.
More like he doesn't like you.
Balthazar loves me. I'm his best friend.
Wiecie, to
I
jest
would think a
pewność.
Puffskein's best friend would be another Puffskein.
But I've had him since he was tiny. He doesn't know anyone else. I'm his friend.
Well, how is it you had a bloody nose from this supposedly adoring Puffskein?
As I said, he must have been hungry. And I might have forgot to leave him some pellets.
Oh, well, no wonder he went at you like doxies to Billywig's. Poor thing must have been starving.
It wasn't his fault at all then, for causing the nosebleed?
No, Balthazar did nothing wrong. It was completely my fault, and now I just want you all to stop talking about it.
Happy to? Any of you hear about the incident in the courtyard?
No. What?
Apparently a little scuffle. One boy.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Jest zajęty. Czek. O. Czekaliśmy na nas się nie czepił.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
That life is behind me, I promise!
Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was for an essay for history of
Czekaj,
magic,
przecież wyciągnął kuch. Gdzie to? A, dobra. A. with.
If only a new student were to help me with...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems Crossed Wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Kurna, ludzie, ja mam też inne zadania, to... Nie tu?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you fancy a mole? As long as we're holding
Zupełnie prawo. Drugi to Krzysiek, Zero, Grest.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for Crossed Wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does Crossed Wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in Crossed Wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Sucz.
There goes my wager.
If that's all you've got, Ringo! Come on!
You're better than that!
Lumos.
Proszę.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Next time, perhaps. Accio. Nicely done.
Levioso.
Good. What size?
That's it.
Levioso. Accio.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Wbijajcie.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Chyba też was jest trzech. Zabić mus.
There goes my wager.
Original momentum.
Act like a winner. Don't try and steady on this.
You're better than that.
Arresto momentum.
Come on.
Expelliarmus.
That's all you've got?
Original momentum. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
Ja.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Would stand for that.
But if I said it was for an essay for history of magic...
If only a new student were to help me with...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Ugh.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Kot. Tu jest. Koteł. O, kolejny koteł. Kurde, macie tam kotów. Co jest? Widzicie to co ja? Są gang kotów po prostu. Po to, że to tylko jeden kot był, a to jest trochę od cholery. A ten woźny musi kochać kot. To już wszystko idę dalej. Sebuś.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
O. Kurwa. Czego on tu chce? Kurwa mać. No dobra, co sobie? No wiem. Dobra, tam gdzie jest kodem. No dobra, już to. Dobrze. się, że wyłączyłem mikrofon. No. Dobra, myślę, że już na chwilę tam wstawić.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
A, czyli to już w noc będzie. Kurde. Tak. Dobra.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Zapięcie kamerą.
We must remain unseen.
Czują nas i zaczną padać. Jeszcze nie poza misji. Nie założyć, kto że tworzył się.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
To chłopie wszystkiego nie mogę ci powiedzieć. A wiesz. Zależy czy tak się dowiesz.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. Where might this lead? Lumos. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Oh.
Prepare it.
Fuck. Whoa. That's all pretty cool. Teraz zarzucę magiku jeszcze dzięki donatowi lub naszej obrażeń. Przerwany kombinacji są na 10 szaf rozpocznie kierowanie. Do was ożyli moje zmiany nic znacznie przychodzi. Śnieg sożyli moje zregeneruje małą część zdrowia. Zapewnić co najmniej jeden cel politycznego zaczynania magii możesz użyć jakieś zaklęcia zaczynania magii, które dodaje wysokie poziom, że jak zaklęcie tarczy. To jest tam otworzyć? Nie, to jest nawet ta skrzynia. A wyglądają jak skrzynia. O, to jest wymagające. Sław? W sumie... Gdzie to? Musi tak dostać. Później? Nie. Złe.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. A. Nie wiem, no co? Trzeba tego użyć. A. Ja. O.
Ja sobie sceniczny pieniądz, żeby w tym etapie umał. Trochę dostałem jakieś parę rzeczy, nie? Co nie?
Potato!
It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Daj, żeby się otworzył sam.
Potato!
Co chwilę, gdyby mój gawek nie był jeszcze dość napięty, ministerstwo łączyło mnie niewygodnym zadaniem zaaranżowania przyjęcia trudnego ucznia i to napięty oparz, trudno wierzyć. Osobisty nalega, że uczeń potrzebować będzie opiekuna i mentora, żeby pomóc aktualizacji, zanim rozpocznie się rok. Nie powierzę panu. Proszę profesor jest.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Pełny tak naprawdę, jeśli chcemy się zapierdalać, to... Świat. To ma proszę też, że mogę... Kto będzie, to co może zobaczyć. Jest pisane, że rozszerzone po świecie. To jest Jasper Dawn, Oxfield. Co może też nowy jeszcze to, co wpłynie w filmu i zobaczyć. Sprawdzę z mapy. Znikać będzie mgła, zwalniając nowe miejsca, takie jak wioski, obozy bandytów i inne.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Jak będzie tyle zadań, ludzie. Nie wiem za co się mam wziąć. No tu. Dobra, najpierw prosto. Najpierw. Śmieszne. Ale to jakieś ubrane ma. Chciałbym to... Teraz może było tak, żeby było niewidoczne. Zaczęli sobie łazić. Zajmę na tym.
You're brave though, aren't you?
What am I missing?
Oh shit! A, przeżyłem.
I wonder why Madam Now, is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new core and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
No, cześć
Take your time.
Karin.
I'll see you back in class.
Jak ten dzień miło. Proszę
And for that
pani.
helpful
zadanie
reminder as to
wykonane.
why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
My cousin was
Most
transfigured into
strange.
a mouse by an older bully last year. Took hours to get her to come out from under the bed. I managed to conjure a hedgehog once.
Kujesz się. Coś się dolego?
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
W sumie widzicie, to też coś tak też chowali. No to być tylko kasza, bo to trochę tam prawie tydzień
To
leży.
make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendship.
Jest to, że... To jest eliksir. To jest eliksir. Guziki, nie? Już wiosna, cierpieć zrobiło. No dzisiaj jechałem, wracając z roboty, to samochód mi pokazał 15 stopni w Paryżu. Cieplutko. To jest na minus. No, będzie. No, wtedy oczywiście. Nie, kto tam kichnął. Po weekendzie to już... No nocki akurat, nie? Niestety. No co zrobić? Trzeba jeszcze przetrwać.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Jest jakaś... No to... Znaczy strzelcy przyjście akurat. Na górze nawet nie słychać. Nocy również.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Whooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Whooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Whooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision.
To już było... Piąte. Bo to jest... Kiedy raczej się teraz chyba toczy, nie? Chyba. Będziemy backwards. Jeszcze tak na szybko zazwyczaj. Będziemy klasy szczególnie poza wczesnym rankiem. Na to jest sklepy te czerwy podejrzane do Stachu. Znaczy, tacy sklepy sobie się żywiało, że będzie obserwować szczęście przebytek. Znaczy, że od siebie do tego zadania. Czy przez Sylwester? Jeszcze w Sylwester? No to przełapane.
Revelio.
Poza tym. Should not be that color, Miss McDowell. Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. And be thorough.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me.
Here's the Whooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
A, to jest ten szczęście. Tego śladu. To chwilę poczekaj. To nie to. A, jeszcze tutaj źle, tutaj źle. Już skończyłem. No już.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
To jest Donati, to już jest zobacz.
Naciśnij tą klamkę! Dobra, dobra.
Nie będzie. A tu... A coś? trochę czeka nasz... Gdzie ja to zaznaczyłem? Word. Dobra, chciałem, że...
Do you think there's something in
I think it's rather unique.
Co to za tnięcie? Przepraszam bardzo.
Revelio.
Coś tu jest... A, coś ciekawego z tego? Na razie nie. Hello. Znamy ten most. Coś tu jeszcze było. Aha, to było, nic nie wiem. Mniejsze. No to zapalone. Oc. Mogę was głaskać? Nie. A, myślę.
Revelio.
Górski szalik. Co to pensuje? Bez. A wróć. Akcja. to jeszcze nie spotkaliśmy, ale w przyszłości będziemy mieli.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Czy ty tak zgadasz? Ja sobie tej misji nie kojarzę.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Okay, chyba to
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Specjalnie. Ogarniamo. Historia przewodników uczestniczących z naszej nawet vloga. Są sceny. Cenne informacje przygotowaliśmy.
I see you! Take up! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Leviosa! You'll take this student on my dead body! Pull me through!
Going on! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Novice fuck!
Kurde. Chciałem go podpalić jeszcze.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell. See what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Kurde. Jeszcze to chata, no i chu.
Revelio.
No to są jakieś nowe rzeczy, no wiecie. Dobra, co tu mamy do aż dwie? Nie wiem, czym się różni. Na razie chyba wezmę to. Ten jeden płaszcz. O kurde. No chyba niektóre to będę musiał sprzedawać, bo już niektóre są za darmo. Żeby wnos tego podłuższek. To było latem, już niektóre miejsce nie pamiętam. Hello.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Gdzie to jest? No. Aż tam. Ja sobie nie pamiętam tej misji. Nie byłem w tym wieży. Właśnie zaraz muszę iść do tej wieży. Tam tyle się dzieje. Kanadajka właśnie? Co?
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
Here.
I reckon... nothing.
Revelio. Accio.
Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws.
Revelio. Accio.
No statues here. Oh, this will do nicely.
Revelio.
Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking. Revelio. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Accio!
Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. No statues here.
Revelio.
To już prawie dostałem.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Accio! Incendio!
What's happening?
Na górze przecież. O.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So, Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Wydawało, że tego ducha chyba spotyka się inną okolicznością. Zmienię pole dokładnie. Ale widzę, że jak były inne zadania, to w innych okolicznościach spotykasz postaci. W sumie to jest fajne nawet. Też mi świetało tego ducha. O, ten cały na tego Quidditcha. Już noc się zaczyna. Czekaj. Ja się dużo orientuję, chyba na tą misję muszę chyba jakiś poziom mieć. To jest to samo, tylko jakiś lepszy. A taki... A, tak to się robiło. Okej. A. Jeszcze wygląda może. O, właśnie w tym. Coś mówię, gdzieś muszę schować. Żeby nie wyglądali głupio. Czy coś jest? Misja. Nie mogę ruszać na to. Albo to u was ukryta. Tylko widzę, gdzie to jest. Właśnie po tym misji w jaskini właśnie skończyłem właśnie tam ogrywać w tym sierpniu.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Co tu dogadał? A, czy jednak nie mogę iść? A do domu. To czekaj, no to nie. No tak czy siak nie mogę. Muszę się nauczyć. Uzbrajający ją. No to nic, spróbujemy. Użyj mapy z lewitującymi świeczkami. To już mam 9 poziom, a nie, coś tam nie wiem teraz. Co jest?
Future champion coming through.
Tylko czekaj, jakie to było zadanie? Czyli to poboczne? Coś da. Unika tam dźwignia wykonać przewroty. No. Okej. No dobra. Może najpierw ten głowy.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Incendio.
That was
Oh, wait, check.
something.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
Accio.
Keep trying.
Accio.
You'll get it.
Co?
Incendio. Levioso.
No. Seriously, jak sobie. Chodź tutaj.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
O,
That's the spirit.
Czemu 4? Oszustwo. A nie no, nie no. Spodziewam oddać już końcu nie wyraźnie. Co nie ma.
That's all you've got. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Ringo.
Arresto momentum.
Jak to było?
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Oczywiście.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
A nie wziąłem tej lekcji.
Levioso. Incendio. You're better than that. Expelliarm. Levioso. There you go. Ringo. Levioso.
Confringo.
Levioso. Stupefy.
There goes my wager.
Accio. Levioso. Act like a winner. Incendio. Tego. Stupefy. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio.
Incendio.
O, to teraz
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarm. Expelliarmus. Protego. Levioso. Arrest the momentum. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Descendo.
Tam jest coś zbagowali, czy co?
Incendio.
O,
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
dobra, ledwo.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Exactly. Przepraszam, widzę, że jest zupełnie. Tylko schodzi sobie po sobie. Albo nie. Kolekcja. Kurde, jeden przewód mi zabrakło. Skąd ja wyczasnę teraz ten?
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Tak się powiada, nie? Co ja mam teraz zrobić? To nie pójdę, bo...
Incendio.
A cóż to? Mogę złamać niezadane głowy. Gdzie? W sumie, jak dobrze pamiętałem, to też potem miałem problem, żeby zrobić tam zadanie, no, się ukończyć właśnie z tym przewrotem, czy coś. To dołożę, czy to znalazłem jakiś tam grupy goblinów. Zawalczymy tam wyglądam zadanie. Proste, proste. Tylko jeden przewrót, no. Damn it. Gdzie to było?
Revelio.
Muszę to znaleźć to miejsce. Powiedzmy, gdzie to było. O! Co? A, kot. Linii gry. Gdzie idę? Ale gdzieś idę.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
Ale coś. No to nawet nie było. Dlaczego jakiegoś silnika?
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Oh.
Not quiet enough.
Accio. Lumos. Leviosa.
Yes.
Accio. Lumos. Leviosa.
I don't have time for this.
Incendio.
No!
Leviosa.
I will I won't rest.
Accio.
You're dead.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Tam się udało z tym przewodem. To chyba było inne miejsce, ale nie narzekam.
Revelio.
Spali. No to są słabe. To raczej na sprzedaż. Kurde, gdzie wprowadzę?
Revelio.
Typowa skrzynia. Gdzie to? Sprzedać te rzeczy. Stoję. Zazwyczaj tego nie robiłem jeszcze.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
Nie będę używał na pewno to.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
To jeszcze nie. To jest... To jest długie. Co tu jest?
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Misji.
Żeby się udało, ale wiesz, to trzeba powiedzieć, bo tak...
Wiedziałem, że taka funkcja jest.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Wiecie, już lepiej teraz nie pasuje, co zacząć teraz. Okej, no. Co jest? Że typy w ogóle
Incendio! Accio!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Incendio!
Revelio.
Co teraz było, można by to ruszać. Co jeszcze czas? Nie, jednak sobie odpuścimy dzisiaj. Z następnym razem to kończymy. Sobie to napiszemy. No cóż, ciekawe rzeczy niż jest Steam. Zobaczymy, ile to sobie kliknę. Może jakiś multiplayer. Co? Do usłyszenia. Boju.